Fear is the path to the dark side.
We all know by now of the horrible events in Tucson on Saturday. A madman set out to kill a member of Congress and in the process gravely wounded her and others and killed 6 bystanders, including a 9-year-old girl and a federal judge. Within hours of news reports, many in the media blamed Republicans, Tea Partiers, and opponents of the Federal Reserve for establishing an atmosphere that enticed this killer to attack.
Taking to the airwaves, talking about how even though we don't know the motives yet for this shooter.
This is a man fired up, presumably by some of the very hot commentary out there.
Speaker Pelosi, in last year, talked about her concerns about violent rhetoric and how it might have an effect.
Well, again, I think we all have to take responsibility for our actions and our words, understanding that some of the people, the ears that it is falling on are not as balanced as the person making the statement might assume. Our country is great because people can say what they think and they believe, but I also think that they have to take responsibility for any incitement that they may cause.
This is a man fired up, presumably by some of the very hot commentary out there.
Again, we have absolutely no evidence as of now that it played any role whatsoever with this shooter.
Meanwhile, too many on the left are still finger-pointing at people like Sarah Palin, even blaming her, the Tea Party, and talk radio for the act of a madman. And they continue to do this, despite what a close friend of the shooter is saying, and I quote, "He did not watch TV. He disliked the news. He didn't listen to political radio. He didn't take sides. He wasn't on the left. He wasn't on the right," closed quote.
With this shooter, according to the FBI, there was evidence in his safe, in the shooter's safe, that he had been fixated on Congresswoman Giffords since 2007. That's before the rise of the Tea Party. That is long before Sarah Palin posted her map that had specific congressional districts, including Congresswoman Giffords, targeted. But nonetheless, people are taking this opportunity, Republicans say exploiting this opportunity, to use it to talk about political rhetoric.
This is a man fired up, presumably by some of the very hot commentary out there.
Fear leads to anger. Anger leads to hate. Hate leads to suffering.